Here we are again. Joe Siracusa, can you believe it? Just your thoughts on where things are at this morning with what appears to be a second attempted assassination on the life of Donald Trump. And he's had, as the authorities said earlier, the barrel of the gun pointing through the fence. He could have just been seconds away from taking a shot. And as we just heard from a trainer a short time ago, that shot, not that complicated at that distance.
Abigail Price here with APTV. Welcome to our channel. I hope that you are having an amazing day. We're going to be talking about the latest news. I don't know if you guys have heard about it, but I'm sure you have. President Trump's second attempted assassination. And you're not going to hear that much about it. And if you do, it is going to be information that will be curved. It will not be as readily available as if it's something that they want you to know. Alex Jones is letting you know that Google have changed their algorithm so it won't be plastered all over the news. But when it's something that they want you to know about, it's going to be plastered all over the news. Before we get started, I want to welcome you to our channel. If you're new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell notification where it says all every time. You will be notified when we upload a video, and that is quite often. Also, join the channel. This is the way to get exclusive videos and content that you will not be able to see just through subscription. Well, hello everybody. Again, we are going to be talking about what has just recently happened. About an hour ago with President Trump. He was doing what he liked to do. He was doing his golfing at his home in Mar-a-Lago, and there was a second attempt on his life. And so I have a few pictures on the screen. So while we're talking about this subject, I want you to be able to see what first ladies are doing today. And I'll let you determine that if this is okay. And the reason that I'm saying that is because, since they are letting everything in, then you're going to just have to let everything in. And so things are going to start taking on a different toll. If people think that this won't inadvertently affect their lives in one way, shape, or form, they are sadly mistaken. But let's get back to President Trump as you're looking at those photos there. This is the First Lady, by the way, Jamal Bryant's wife. I'll let you just determine what you think about those photos. But anyway, yes, there's been a second attempt on ex-president or former president Donald J. Trump's life. There are many that have said that President Trump is not going to remain in this earth. Whether that's true or not, God have not showed me that, but he did show me what I told you guys a while back prophetically. So there are different prophetic words that is coming forth right now. And many people are trusting in the prophetic word that Kim Clement prophesied years ago, that he's going to be in the office for a second term. I don't know what's going to happen, but I just know that we are in some biblical times, and these are some very overwhelming, if you were not hidden, but overwhelming times to live in. I would admonish you to really keep an eye on your children and also on people that you care about, because sometimes these things can be overwhelming to people and they will not let you know what they are feeling on the inside. As Mr. Coffee have explained to us about one of his friends, and both of her children became unalive, young men. And so sometimes we just don't know how all of this negativity is affecting people that you see on an everyday basis. So make sure that you're not just praying, but checking in on people, making sure that they are okay. I'm going to ask you guys to pray for President Trump as I've been praying the will of God concerning this nation and this world. We know that God's will is not for any man to perish. It doesn't matter who it is, Kamala, Biden, or Obama, even if they are not doing his will. We are to pray that they will come to the saving knowledge of Jesus. Besides being a president, people's soul have to be saved. So whoever is putting these hits out, I don't know if it's for, people to really look at him as a hero, or if this is a real, attempt, if it's a part of the skit or the plan. I don't really know that part, and I'm going to be seeking God for further guidance and understanding. But yet, at the end of the day, there is a lot that is going on. I just believe that our world is in travail, and this should even make us be more mindful of the time and more. This should be just more confirmation that Jesus is soon to return. And so, with that being said, we should know that there is nothing that is going to change this world drastically for the better. The only thing that can happen at this point is Jesus coming back. Everything according to Bible prophecy is on point and is happening. They're talking about the digital currency that is coming sooner than later. Even if President Trump and Elon Musk, they have their way right now, look what time frame they're going to be coming up in. And that should tell you a lot. I did not know this, but President Trump, according to Alex Jones, they've been having some issues with their airplanes. And I'll find the video and I'll play it. I didn't want to make this a long video. I was lying down trying to get a little rest, but I wanted to touch bases with you on this. But yeah, they've been having problems. Him and Vance have been having problems with their airplanes, like as if to say someone has tried to tamper with it a few times. So this is not a joke. There is a lot going on. But again, people think there is a good and a bad side when they don't realize both sides are being played. Satan is using both sides. But at the end of the day, it is still our responsibility to pray for people's souls and their salvation. And no one should be taken out of this world prematurely. So that's really demonic altogether. At the end of the day, God didn't allow Hitler, and he didn't allow some of these people that's buying up all the farmland, the man, who, and it would be evil for us to just say God killed, or I don't want to use that word, God unalive that person. Even if that was the case, God would let them reign out their days. Do you know? I can't remember the king that was in the Bible that lived the longest in the Bible. I think he reigned the longest, 84 years or something like that. And he was the most evilest king there was. It was almost like God was trying to give him a long life so he could have repented, but he never did. So for a person to try to take you out just because of whatever reason they have, that's a whole, that's just a lot. So, but anyway, guys, I just wanted to give this to you all. Let's remain in continual prayer and pray for this troubling world that God will get the harvest that he wants to get out of it. Because we can't pray that the world be saved, because the earth is fallen and shall not rise again. But we can pray that God would either give us more time so that we can do more work for him, or we can ask God to help us to utilize the time that we have to win more souls, and that we can bring the harvest that he has in the earth. Okay. So I'll stop it right here. I'll see you guys in the next broadcast. And definitely I'll be seeing you all on tomorrow at 11:45. My mother was telling me that her pastor's wife had got on one of our broadcasts the other day. Isn't that a blessing? So God is doing something. Be encouraged. Don't give up. Keep praying hard for things that look like nothing is happening on. Just keep praying and watch God work on those situations. Love you. We'll talk later. Bye for now.